morning, guys. I am out for a walk. The producer that I work for went to Europe like a week ago and he's gonna be there for another 3-ish weeks. So I'm working from home and I am taking advantage of that to be more active because I am usually extremely inactive because of my job. I get like 0 steps in and it's really sad and it sucks. So while he's gone, I've made it a goal of mine to get in 5,000 steps by noon. So every morning I've been going for a nice long walk, like 30 to 40 minutes, trying to hit my step goal. And then usually if I'm able to hit that step goal by noon, I can hit 10K by the end of the day. And then it's also been great because I've been able to go to the gym every day, which just feels amazing. I have missed that so much. For the last 2 months, I've been working pretty much only on my corrective physical therapy exercise and mobility, and I've made incredible progress. Like I can actually squat like a normal person now, which is amazing. So I just started incorporating lifting back into my routine and it feels so good. I miss lifting so much. So right now I'm following the MindPump MAPS anabolic program, which is also called MAPS Red, and it's kind of their most foundational workout lifting program. It's programmed in 3 phases and it gets you a little bit of everything. And I did phase 1 starting in January before going to mobility, so I'm starting phase 2 now. Phase 1 was all about building strength, which I absolutely loved because I had never lifted in the rep range to like build strength before, and so I saw my strength gains just like go up like crazy. But now phase 2 is all about hypertrophy, which I'm also loving because I love lifting for hypertrophy. So the way it's programmed is with full body workouts 2 to 3 times per week, and then on the off days between the workouts you do these things called trigger sessions, which are designed to maintain the muscle building signal without placing any additional damage on the muscle that would result in overtraining, which would decrease your gains. So I'm lifting 3 days a week. 2 weeks are directly from the MindPump MAPS anabolic program, and then the 3rd day I decided to make more specific to my goals. So I programmed a workout that essentially focuses more on the muscles that I want to add more volume to for the week. So essentially the booty, the back, and the shoulders, because that's what I want to focus on growing right now. And then on all of my off days I'm doing the trigger sessions, but I'm also keeping up with my mobility work and my physical therapy work because I don't want to just completely let all that go and then fall back into my old recruitment patterns, because that would just get rid of all of the effort that I've put in so far. So TLDR, I'm following MAPS Anabolic from MindPump, throwing in 1 day of more specific muscle group training and then also keeping up with my mobility and physical therapy. This is probably just going to be for the next few weeks because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up this schedule when I actually have to start going back to work, because I just don't have time for that. So this is just for now. No idea what I'm going to be doing when my boss gets back, but I will update you. Almost there. That looks like what, 4,000? This is also why I love going on walks. There's so many cats. I love cats. So in the spirit of following MAPS Anabolic, when I get home, I'm gonna do a quick trigger session. I did my muscle group specific lifting yesterday, so today is one of my off days. I'm gonna do a trigger session now, and then go to the gym later to do my like mobility and corrective exercise. And then we're going to the farmer's market. Perfectly timed. I'm literally like 2 houses away from my house.
One of the best to ever do it.
We are off to the farmer's market. That's more excitement than I feel about it. That's impressive. That also scared me. So since going off of keto, I told you guys that I'm taking a break from my whole plan to find the perfect diet because I was just feeling extremely restricted and started to feel like I was developing a not so great relationship with food, and I wanted to binge on everything and it was no bueno. So I'm taking a break. I'm just eating the way I like to eat, which is whole foods, higher in fat, and that's basically it. So we're going to the farmer's market to get some ingredients for the week. I'm not even gonna meal prep. I'm just gonna get a bunch of stuff that I know I can throw together when I wanna eat. And since I don't have to go to work for the next 3 weeks, it's gonna be great because I can actually cook stuff and eat healthy food, and it will be awesome. And I'll show you what I got when I got it. My brother got some microgreens at the other farmer's market, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Radish or Rambo radish, which is kind of spicy.
Okay.
It's this is red garnet amaranth.
That's pretty. Is this the beet kraut? Yes. Can I do one of the beet krauts, please? Is your coffee organic by any chance?
Well, with coffee, sometimes it's organic, sometimes it's not organic, but it is organic. The difference is if a coffee is certified organic, that means that the company that owns it, owns the coffee plantation, could afford to fly somebody from the American USDA. So it's not, it means they're using organic products, chemicals, pesticides, sulfites. Biodynamic coffee is usually grown at high elevation, and it's somebody's backyard. They can't afford Dow Chemical or any pesticide products. So they do something called integrated pest management. They grow banana trees, the coffee trees grow into the banana trees. Roots of the banana trees add nutrients to the soil, the droppings from the birds that have nowhere else to fly, land to the banana trees. They
Interesting.
Nitrogen to the soil, they eat the spiders that go after the coffee cherries. Caffeine is a pesticide. So caffeine, coffee trees emit their own pesticides.
Interesting. Okay.
So we call that handshake organic. This is a low acid coffee that comes from Brazil.
Okay.
And it's the way that it's roasted lowers the acidity, so it's not bitter. It's actually really soft. And
smells good.
It does smell good.
Yeah.
So what's on the menu this week?
Can I get one chicken breast? I want to do some sort of beef, but I know nothing about beef. This is the final farmer's market haul, starting with the veggies. I got 3 things of kale, 1 a dark purple, and then 2 like regular curly kale. I've decided that curly kale is my favorite kale, so got a ton of that. And I have, I think, 2 or 3 more bunches of kale in the fridge, so I have a ton of kale. I'm hoping to either have a giant salad every single day or at least like 7 to 10 cups of green leafy vegetables. That's one of the things that I really liked adopting when I did keto, and I want to stick with it, so got a ton of that. And then other veggies to potentially go in the salad or like mix in with breakfast or whatever, I don't know. I got some carrots, some red cabbage, I got 3 avocados. I got some microgreens. I believe these were sunflower and radish or something. I don't know, but I do know that the guy screwed me over on price and he overcharged me. I got some watermelon radishes, and these are so cool and so pretty, so I'm really excited to toss these in a salad. And then I had forgotten how much I loved artichokes when we had artichokes the other night, so I got 3 more smaller artichokes. So hopefully those won't take like an hour to cook. Then I wanted something pickled, so I got some pickled beets. I almost went for the artichokes again, but I realized, you know, I had just had them. I also have regular artichokes, so I figured I should get something different. For fruit, I ended up getting 2 peaches and a thing of raspberries. We got there a little later than we were hoping, and then everyone started closing down like half an hour before the thing was supposed to end, and so I was in like a mad panic to just grab everything that I could, and I ended up not getting as much fruit as I wanted. I wanted like 5 servings of fruit, but I mean, I can always just go to the grocery store and get more fruit. And then I came home with 24 eggs. I've been going through a lot of eggs lately, and these actually last for 4 weeks, not refrigerated, so I figured might as well just get as many as possible and get a good deal. I got some, I think this was flank steak, I don't know. I just told them I wanted red meat, and I didn't know anything about red meat, and I didn't want to pay a lot, so they gave me that. And then I got a chicken breast. And then I got the last coconut water that the guy had left, so I'm gonna freeze this and use this in smoothies. I've actually been absolutely obsessed with the Organifi protein and just been having protein shakes mixed with like a few frozen things, so I am really excited to freeze this and use that in a protein smoothie. And then I got some, what was this, coconut macadamia milk. So this is actually super cool because it has a ton of different nuts and seeds in it, and last week I think I got the cashew chocolate one and it was amazing, but they were out, so I got this one instead. So this is pretty expensive, so I think I'm gonna stick with the Malk brand as my like staple milk, but I'll get this once in a while, and I love it because it has just so many different things. Like you can see it has coconut, macadamia, Brazil nuts, pecans, walnuts, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, macadamia nut, coconut, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, sesame seeds, milk thistle seeds, I don't know what that is, fenugreek seeds, maple tree sap, and Himalayan sea salt. So it's just packed with like a bunch of different things, which gives you a bunch of different nutrients, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna definitely freeze a little bit of this to use in smoothies, and then just also use this like as the liquid base in my smoothies. And the last 2 things I'm also super excited about. So I have been wanting to get into coffee lately. I've never been a big coffee drinker because I know that I get addicted to caffeine super easily. Like senior year of high school, I would bring a slightly caffeinated tea with me to my first class every single day, and I would drink it in the morning every single day. And then on the weekends, within like a month or 2, I started having headaches because I wasn't drinking the tea, and I realized I was having withdrawals from the caffeine, and I don't want to deal with that. Like I don't want to be dependent on a substance to feel normal, so I haven't really gotten into drinking coffee because I never wanted that to happen. But I've been reading about all the like amazing benefits that coffee actually has, and so I've been wanting to start incorporating it. So I found this coffee at the farmer's market, and I am really excited about it. It's from Blacklight Coffee Merchants. It's a medium roast, which I think is the one that's supposed to have the most amount of antioxidants. And coffee is one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants you can find in like foods in general, so this is gonna be real good for me. So I'm gonna try to start drinking it once in a while and make sure I'm not drinking it regularly so that I don't get addicted to it, but I'm excited to start the Marissa Tries Coffee experiment. And then last but not least, certainly not least, because I'm really excited about this, the same place that had the coffee coffee had chocolate. And I'm super excited about this one because it's just dark chocolate. It only has cacao and cane sugar. And so this is gonna go in my healthy chocolate taste test video that I'm gonna be filming super soon as I'm waiting for one more kind of chocolate in the mail, and then I'm gonna film that. As I was putting my groceries away, I discovered that I forgot to take out this. It's a zucchini, but it's a different kind of zucchini, and I forget what kind of zucchini it is, but squash. I am off to the gym. My energy levels were slowly fading because it's like a gloomy day and it's like kind of warm and it's like the perfect napping weather, not gonna lie. So I'm going to the gym, gonna hopefully kick my energy levels up a little bit, get some nice flowy stuff in, get my mobility stuff in, get my physical therapy in, do another trigger session, and then going to Target to get a French press so that I can make my new coffee. I'm gonna be extraordinarily disappointed if Target doesn't have a good French press and I can't make my coffee. That would make me real sad. The best feeling in the world is pulling into the gym parking lot and seeing that it's like only a third full. The gym is gonna be so empty. This is gonna be fantastic. Workout accomplished. I feel like I could have done more, but I was feeling a little bit sluggish, and I think I'm dehydrated, actually. I think that's my main problem. I should probably just go chug a bunch of water. I feel like I pushed myself, and I also had fun, which is important. I like to make sure I have at least one day in the gym where I just have a lot of fun. So I practiced a lot of handstands. That's kind of coming along. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I started trying to learn handstands like over a year ago. And I was working on it, and I made like a tiny bit of progress, and then I left my gym, and I didn't have a gym where I had like a wall that I could practice against, and so I kind of just stopped practicing, and so now I'm getting back into it. And it's going a lot better than it was before, so I'm making progress, and that's good. And now it is time to go to Target to get my what's it called? What's the coffee thing called? I had to ask Siri. French press. I'm off to get my French press. I think I have coffee. It smells like coffee. This coffee is pretty darn tasty, if I may say so myself. I would like to call myself a master coffee brewer. Just kidding. I spilled everything everywhere and it definitely didn't go great. But I did a good job picking the coffee, and by picking the coffee, I mean I did a good job listening to the coffee guy's suggestion for coffee. It actually is like almost good enough to just drink black, and I am someone who's not a huge coffee fan in general, but I could totally drink this without anything. But I did decide to add a little bit of the chocolate mushroom ghee, a little bit of the coconut macadamia milk. I don't really know what to call it because I already have milk. You know, the milk brand that I usually get, and then they look like milk too, but it's different companies. And I'm just gonna call it the farmer's market milk. I put the farmer's market milk in here, and then a little tiny splash of maple syrup, and it's so good. I think next time I might put a tiny little bit of cacao powder in here as well to make it a little bit more of a mocha. But I am very pleasantly surprised with this cup of coffee, and I am enjoying it quite a lot. For all of you coffee drinkers out there, which I'm assuming is most of you, because I feel like I missed the train on the whole coffee drinking thing, and everyone drinks coffee except for me. Till now. Now I'm drinking coffee. Look at me go. But if you have any tips for like how to brew coffee better, or how to just generally make it taste better, what to put in it, your favorite things to add into coffee, let me know down there and I will try them all. Okay, maybe not all of them, because some of you probably do some real weird stuff with your coffee. Anyway, I'm currently editing this video, so I'm gonna get back to editing this video because I am hungry, and as soon as I get through enough of this video, I'm gonna get some dinner, and I am so excited for dinner. We're off to dinner. I found an amazing place that has grass-fed burgers, and so, did I bring my keys?
Nope.
Every time. Anyway, grass-fed burgers. So I am really excited about that. They also have Brussels sprouts that look delicious. Never been there, but the whole place looks super cool. So I'm excited. Dinner ended up being unsurprisingly great. I got the burger and the Brussels sprouts as planned. The restaurant was a little bit fancier than we were aware, which was a little bit of a surprise, but whatever. And now it is time for bed, so I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I hope you guys enjoyed this little insight into what my life would be like if I weren't working 2 jobs and busy all of the time. I will be reverting back to my normal meal prepping and less frequent gym going in a few weeks. But for now, I'm living the good life without my 2-hour commute every day. So that's kind of nice. If you liked this video, please give it a little thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel and I really appreciate it. Please share it with all of your friends and your family and your grocery shopping buddies, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification button so you don't miss any videos, and I'll see ya very soon. Bye.